Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. It's Jeff Cook Wednesday and we're back in the kitchen for a quick and easy dinner again. Swipe in, let me know who's all here, say how's it, let me know how you guys are getting on. It's supposed to be spring and it's still chilly out there. I'm still in a long sleeve jersey. So we've got something that's a little spicy, some Harissa, covering some chicken or some tofu. So we had 2 ways to go this. You could keep it vegan, totally, or you could get it on the chicken. And it's all one pan in the oven, nice and easy. That's the way that we like it. So let me know what you're cooking with. Maybe some chicken, maybe some tofu. And let me know how you guys are doing. Hopefully we've got a few of our challenge crew in here. You guys will be a few days into challenges, flying through them. Can you believe it? And hopefully we've got a few one clients with us, maybe just a few newbies if this is your first Jeff Cook as well. Let me know. Just to say, how's it going? Pat Governor, Auntie Pat is here. Always one of the first to pop into the stream. How are you doing, Auntie Pat? How is everybody? We've got the ingredients scrolling down the bottom of the screen there. There's not a lot of prep to do, which is also great. Pretty simple, short list of things. We need some harissa paste. We need either some tofu or some chicken. We need some sweet potato. We need some red onion. And then the sauce that is quite delicious is coriander, lemon juice, olive oil, and some yogurt, or if you want to do the vegan version, you just swap out your yogurt for some coconut milk. And Lisa's here, and for the spring mealies, and our challenge, spring to summer challenge, which is flying behind everybody's absolutely smashing it. We've been filming, having some great fun getting out into the forests and the flowers and all sorts of things when the weather plays its part. And it's getting closer, almost there. The days are a little bit longer. The sun's starting to shine. We just need a few more degrees to make it happen. Pat, you're good, fantastic. It's brilliant. Yeah. Caitlin, yay for the cook. Can't wait. It's going to be hard without a drink in your hand. The screen's a little bit far away from me, and some of the text is a little bit small, so I might just have to zoom in manually like this every now and then. Caitlin, I'm very surprised you don't have a drink in your hand tonight. So you're taking your challenge very serious, which is good. That's how we get results. Kat, how's it going? Good evening to everyone. Lisa, switching potato for pumpkin. So there you go. Beautiful way as well. If you want to do something that's a little even lower energy, so saving some carbs really, swapping out the sweet potato for a lower carb veg like pumpkin works. Or you can actually just put a bed of any type of veg on the tray. So whatever you've got in the fridge. So if you haven't done your prep, that's fine. If you weren't able to get to the shops, that's cool. Get some veg out of the fridge, chop it up, put it on the bottom of a baking sheet, throw some spices at it, and then put some chicken or something on top, and we're going to bake it. That's what we're going to do. Nice and easy. Swapping in for Janelle's Jaguars. A few names that can't see the Facebook music. So if you haven't given us permission to see your name yet, it's Amanda, how are you doing? It's for a while. Love the sheep pan recipes. So we've got a couple, and I've actually been wanting to do a few more of them because they're so easy. Something that we can just bang all together and get going. Makes life easier, and that's what a midweek Wednesday is all about. Definitely feel and see the difference, says Caitlin. Ava, how are you doing? And you're sitting on your top of the list. Nancy Close, how are you? Super yummy. Already, jeez, that writing is so small, it's that far away. Already eating the dish. So a few of you have tried it already, and you've given me the go ahead. I've actually got one going in the oven, so that you don't have to wait and listen to me talk rubbish for half an hour before it comes out the oven. So I've done what they do on all the cooking shows, and they're like, oh, I happen to do one, and here it is. that's what I'm going to do tonight. So we're going to prep one, and then I'm going to show you what that looks like. If someone's tasted it and given us a thumbs up. Beautiful. All right. I don't know who that was. I was eating it really, but glad it tastes good. And he's also going to have some broccoli, lovely, nice bit of colour in there, which is super. Kate, how's it going? The dish sounds delicious. Can't wait to try it this weekend. Add it to the recipe. Nancy swapping for its crew. You guys have been super. Michelle Berger, nice to see your Facebook profile name up. Just saying hi. Lost the plot this week. No, Michelle, you've got to get back on it. This is what you need. You should have cracked on and joined us. We've got a kickstart. Don't ever wait for a Monday. Don't ever wait for a Monday. All right, so you have your Harissa makes it sound. Harissa is cracked. Sometimes you can't find it. I actually found a slightly different one at Woolies today as well. It was Harissa and olive, kind of more of a saucy thing. Because my Harissa paste was looking a little bit light. So I combined the two. But essentially, you can make something that covers those flavors a little bit yourself. Get some cumin, get some coriander, get some paprika, a little bit of olive oil, and then some garlic and onion powder in there. Just blend it up. And those are the kind of the flavors that you're looking for. There's a little bit of smokiness from the paprika. The cumin smell is the one that you're going to get a lot of. And then you just make it taste with a few of the other bits and pieces. And if you want some heat, you can get some chili into it. But you can control that. So you can whip up a little bit of your own as well. Make a big batch of it. Right, Michelle, that's a promise. I'm going to keep you to that promise. You can get that point. Amy's there. Hello, everybody. Cool. All right, so I've given you a quick recap. I'll run through it again. Either tofu or chicken. I've got the tofu one in the oven. Marinated it in the Harissa. Otherwise, over here, chicken. So the second one I'm going to do is chicken. We've got a house full of peeps today, so everyone's going to be able to taste a little bit of everything. I got some sweet potato. I won't tip the table too hard. So we've got some sweet potato. This is lovely. The orange one, going to keep the skin on because there's loads of good nutrition in the skin still. Get a bit of extra fiber with that, which is great. So just give it a rinse. Just keep the skin on. Got some lemons. That's going to go into the sauce. I've got some coriander, which is sitting just shot at the moment. It's just waiting to marinate everything. And then a red onion, which the one's already in the oven, so I'm going to have to get my sous chef to find the red onion for us as she comes into shot. Looking very dapper in her spring green as well. So Greer's going to come help me brighten up the picture because it's a bit dull with just me in here. So she'll come lighten it up for us. Sue, how's it going? Siri is here. Lovely. Hopefully you're cooking over the waters that side. What's the time in the US where you are? It'll be quite early, so maybe it's Lynette, how's it going? Beautiful. All right, so let's get ready. What we're going to do, we are going to chop our...
Hey everybody.
Told you, it's beautiful in that dress. I'll show you, this is what the sweet potato that didn't go into the oven looks like. That's what we're going to get it to be. So sweet potato, do you want to cut it or should I? We're going to make into little squares like that because they'll just cook quicker. They're old. And then they're going to get about half of the Harissa marinade, just so that it coats it. So it goes onto there, and it goes onto whatever protein you chose as well. If you're doing particularly the tofu, the longer you stick it in with the marinade, the better. We were talking about this before the show. Tofu doesn't taste like much. It's really good nutrition. Nice high protein vegan sauce, a bit of myths around it. Go check out the post as well. It's on Jeff Nourish, that Sandy did for us. It's spelling some of the myths of soy. and how it can be part of a nice healthy balanced diet, and something we can do including good sustainable source of protein. You don't have to be afraid of it, and actually some health benefits to including it as well. So nice and lean and pretty good. Might even reduce risks of some chronic diseases. So it's something we can do more of. You don't have to be vegetarian or vegan to eat it, but get some flavor on it, or else it can get a little bit bland and boring. So marinate it if you can. You can stick it in the morning. So the longer it spends with its marinade, the better. And then you're gonna roast it off, get it nice and dark. It's been good. You're just doing terribly well here. I think that's fine. You bring. See that. All right, so that you can chuck into the bowl, and we'll get a few teaspoons marinade on it. Okay. If your harissa paste is just the one in the jar and it's quite thick, you can add a little bit of oil. Just this is kind of a droppy, droopy consistency.
That's just a paste.
No, it doesn't yogurt. But this one was, there was a Willie's one that combined some olives and harissa. It was more of like a dressing, because I didn't have just normal harissa paste. And you just want to coat it so it smells great. So that's not good. Cumin, it's delicious. All right, so that and your onions are going to be the base of it. So you just want to wedge those. We don't have to slice them. We're just going to cut out onion. So cut it in half, get the skin off, and then cut it in half and half again. So you just got some nice wedges. And oven, make sure it's getting nice and hot at 190. Actually, I didn't check what I turned it on to, but muscle memory, it just goes to 190 or 200. So it's hot.
Like wedges like that. Big ones. Yeah.
So your onion will cook a little bit quicker than your sweet potato, so it doesn't have to be as small. When you're cooking things that are all kind of the same density, you want them to be the same size, so that will cook the same amount of time. Right, so there are wedges, and they'll just break apart as well. You can just loosen them when you get them into the baking tray. Okay, so baking tray, and what we're going to do, let's lift that up, the baking tray next to me, is a nice layer of sweet potato on the bottom. She doesn't like being a small spoon.
Is your mom watching? Dad, are you watching?
Sure, she's saying it. Amisha, how's it going? Kai is getting tofu today. Lovely.
Like this.
Introduce, yeah. And you can spread these out if you want to. Expose them to as much as you can when they're young. The series.
I can't read that at all. I don't know how you read it.
Pat says hello. Now the Springbok is here. Lovely. I'm very happy that our Spring into Summer challenges are dominating the feed here. We challenged you. There's my page. She's here.
Hello, Di.
Of course, she's here. I get a message from her when I'm not on the Wednesday cook asking where I've gone. Because she tunes in to see the grandparents, the grandkids. Not us. Say hello to Gogo. She's in the background there somewhere.
Say
Hi,
And Harry doesn't want to miss out. He's going to come say hello.
You're even wearing Dodo's pajamas. Like, say hi, Dodo.
Yeah, so that's cool. And then our chicken, we want that just in sort of bite-sized chunks. And the leftover harissa marinade, bowl that we did the sweet potato. So the reason I did the sweet potato first is so we can use the same bowl.
Use bite size.
Yeah, that's fine. So wait, show. There you go. So it's kind of thumb size. Each of those. So they'll cook nice and quickly. They'll go into that bowl, and then we'll get a little bit of harissa on there. Just marinate it for a little bit, get it to stick and coat, and that's going to go onto the bed of veg and into the oven. And I think our timing will be so good that as it's about ready, the other one that is cooking will come out. Woo! All right, how's everybody doing? Lisa says hello. Annette, how are you? Michelle. Google says hi back. So you guys, yeah, we can just use it all. Just get it. Definitely good. How's everyone going? I'm trying to pick up if there were any questions. All looks good. Caitlin says hello, and Lisa says hello to you.
Hello.
Where's my floral shirt? Do you like it? Because I'm not allowed to wear it in the house. So I thought the only opportunity was filming for our spring into summer challenge. And now it's gone back into the recess of my cupboard because I get gears when I wear funny stuff like that.
Oh, please.
It was
because you sleep in it, so when you wear it as a normal t-shirt, it's a bit worrying.
It was quite for him, not on our challenge. We had a baboon come visit us halfway through the sort of first session. Kate says to me, "Oh, we've got a baboon," and I'm busy doing push-ups in the background there, trying to see where this thing is. Luckily, it's kept its distance and waddled off. But it was very eventful. I think they were scared off by the t-shirt. Cool. Don't think there are any questions. Everyone's just saying how's it. Beautiful. So hopefully you guys are all on top of it. That's what our chicken looks like. It's all got that lovely harissa paste marinade on it. And we're going to stick that on top of this. Let's move the chicken stuff out the way. Then you can see. Put that on there.
Literally on top.
Yeah. One single layer, and just spread it out. So everything in one layer so that it cooks nice and evenly. You might have a better sized baking tray. Our one broke yesterday, our other one's being used in the oven. So if it all holds it together, that's cool. Otherwise, stick it underneath. Yeah.
So that's spread out enough.
Cat also says that.
See that cat? I saw her you dancing the other day. She posted a dancing video yesterday.
That's it. How are her moves?
Good.
Yeah, they can go next to / on top of each other. It's all fun.
Just going.
No, because the recipe I posted is you kind of wedge them all kind of next to each other. We're just going to let them cook. You can do them in rows if you want to. It really doesn't matter. I want to get the flavors together. So just get them onto your baking sheet. Do it this way. Or if you want to get it out the oven and they're all in their own little rows, it'll look good as well. So that's all fun. That's that. Ready to go. Let's just move the other one. Okay. Okay. One time we did both shoulders. So I'm going to show you this one because it's pretty much done. This was the one we stuck in half an hour ago, just before we started. It's the tofu one. So looking beautiful, lots of different color. You can see it got it all on there. It's great. Might just stick it in for another minute or two just to crisp it up once the other one's done. But that's it. Simple, easy, that'll get dished up and served with our green sauce. We're going to whip up our green sauce. Okay. So the green sauce is coriander, either yogurt or coconut milk, some lemon, and a little bit of olive oil. Right. So, should we pour? This is the vegan one that we did for this. We had a little photo shoot going on. So that's what it's going to look like. But this is the one with coconut milk. So I'm just going to stick that into a cup. Let's see this.
Yeah.
And it's actually going to be great because you can just freeze little ice cubes in it as well and use it whenever. We're going to make another one and show you how it's done. There's that green sauce. Yummy. So, 2 cups of coriander, 2 handfuls, fist sizes.
With stalks.
Yeah, just bang it on. Okay, so we got that. Then you've got a cup of either coconut milk or yogurt. So it'll be yogurt this time because the other one was coconut milk, which is about 5 or 6 tablespoons.
Get a cup.
I've got you. We're under lemon fire here. Then squeeze up. Wait, let's just get some lemon zest as well. There we go, then, right? So the flavor of the lemon, the zest, that's the good stuff. So I just want to get some of that off. That we're going to stick into there as well, and then we'll put the juice in. It's easy to zest it when it's still a whole lemon, not a half lemon. We just do that. Okay. That. Squeeze the lemon. So juice of half a lemon and about a tablespoon. See that lovely lemon zest over here. Yes. Okay. Cool. And then pinch of salt and a crack of some pepper. So got some lovely salt there. That's going to go. And some pepper. Looks yummy, doesn't it? Just what to use in place of coriander. You can use any other green as well as coriander is one of those things. I think you often say you're never on the fence with it. You either like it or you hate it. We love it. If you don't want coriander, you can do it with something else. You could do some basil, you could do some parsley, you could do a mix of a few herbs like that. You could even do like a rocket, which would be a nice peppery way, some rocket and baby spinach. Any greens, doesn't really matter. Play around with them, the ones that you like, maybe the ones that you've got growing in your herb garden if you've got. 2 cups of that, a cup of either coconut milk or yogurt, about a tablespoon of some lemon zest, squeeze with some lemon juice, a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. So this is where the fat is coming in our meal because the rest of it's so nice and lean. Chicken breast, hardly any fat. Tofu, hardly any fat. The Harissa taste is a little bit, not much. So the fat component is a lovely, flavorful sauce that we're going to put on. Yeah? So, lid on and blend. Okay. Excuse the noise for a second. So that's that, just so it's nice and smooth and green. give it a taste. Yummy. Lemony and coriandery and super. So that's just going to go, we're going to drizzle that over the end product. You can use mint pat, you definitely can. Caitlin, did you put garlic in the green sauce? We didn't, but you can if you want to as well. And just add a nice kind of another sort of zing to it, which would be nice. Can I replace the chicken with soy chicken? So it's a vegetarian dish, you can. Obviously the tofu would suit that as well, but you could actually do anything. I mean, this would work with any type of protein. You could even do some falafels if you wanted little balls on top of your bed of veg. They'd work quite nicely with this green sauce over the top. So literally anything. Any veg, any protein, and your green sauce, and you're going to have a lovely, flavorful option. Looks yummy, it does. Cool. Those are all the questions. So, let me use this one to dish one up and drizzle a little bit of green sauce. And voila! Okay. So make sure you get a little bit of everything. So if you have put it in sort of separately next to each other, you can just dish up one by one. Yeah. Put all of that in there. Good. We've got some veg, we've got the red onion, and in this instance, tofu. Get it all nice and little plates. And then just the mini drizzle. The green sauce. So that flavor and color just pops on the plate. Super. And so there you go. Lovely. So, however you go with it, harissa chicken or harissa tofu, sheet pan with your sweet potatoes and red onion. Nice and easy, nice and simple, loads of flavor. Make a little extra, carry it over for lunch tomorrow. Super simple. So our tofu one's done. The chicken one's going to be in the oven for another 18 minutes. We'll check on it. You might just need to turn it around a little bit, just check how everything's cooking on the tray. And then once it's out, get it onto a plate, take a pic, stick it into Jeff Nourish, tag us. We'd love to see what it all kind of looks like, and then let us know what it tastes like. More importantly, what it looks like. Lynette, the coriander sauce is delicious. I hope you have tasted it. So if you've made it and it's out of the blender, or if it's still in the blender, stick your finger in there, put the blender off, and give it a taste. Should be nice and lemony, a little bit of creaminess from whatever you used, and just adjust any of the flavors if you need it, a little more salt. Should add green chili and mint to the green sauce and have it with biryani. That sounds fabulous. So I think because I'm going to have green sauce coming out of my ears all week right here, maybe the one I'll stick back in the blender with some chili, and that'll be lovely. Michelle says it looks delish, beautiful. Lynette looks exceptionally delicious and can't wait for yours. So that's all you guys are going to have to do now. If you're on a challenge, have a nice glass of sparkling water and just wait a few minutes. If you're not, have a little glass of something just to get have a chat with the family. You've got some time to burn now. You're doing this. Guys, that's all. Nice and easy. And thanks for joining us. And please post your pics and your stories and what it all looks like. And we're looking forward to it. Next week, we've got a nice little dal that's on the menu. Red lentil dal. Super. So make sure you come back and join us next day. Have a fabulous day and enjoy the rest of the week. Keep going. Everyone who's on the challenge, keep pushing hard. All our one-on-one clients, thanks for swiping and saying hi. See you guys all on the other side. Cheers for now.